Hi everybody, Mike Pfeiffer with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply here again. I'm going to do video 4 of the New York Central Miller Place subdivision and show you what I've done on the backdrop. Not too much in the way of track work or anything, but let's take a look. Okay everybody, we're going to start here. I'm hoping to get a piece of mirror to go right behind these 3 tracks here. You can see that I have the tunnel portal painted. I have the interior of the tunnel done. I've got the scenery pretty much blended in to the backdrop here. Just pan along here a little bit. I did a rock formation right here, cast rock. And then on the printed backdrop there was some gray colored rocks where you see the rocks there. I painted in the darker blackish colored rocks to kind of blend in with the more grayish black theme. And then what I did is I take the Instant Horizon structures and I mount them on foam core board, so they have kind of relief to them, and then I cut them out. Also on some of these, not on this particular one here, but I paint out some of the signs and things that I don't want. This particular one here, you can see that I've washed it down a little bit with a kind of a black wash to give it, take some of the sheen off it and darken it up just a little bit. And as I pan down here, you can see that I've disguised the base of some of these Old West type buildings with some of the fencing from the Instant Horizon backdrop. And all of this is probably less than a 1/4 inch out from the backdrop. Here you'll see another building that's sitting behind another flat that I've mounted on foam core, and I've actually put it out at a slight angle to give it a 3D look. Just another little technique. I added some buildings in behind there, and you can see, I'll show you some more of it, but you can see that I painted smoke back on from the chimney there. Then I just cut off the tops of some of the Instant Horizons and used them behind this Railway Express building. The Railway Express building has some lights in it underneath the canopy there, 4 little LEDs, which I will be able to turn on and stuff at night, of course. You can see that I'll try and get up here so you can see how I've cut the top of this building here that you see, and actually moved it down on that behind the other piece that it was originally mounted to, but I moved it down towards the corner to give a higher structure look behind the corner of the REA building. And then I lifted up the one with the skyscrapers and stuff on it, and I don't know if you can see it down in there, but I'll try and get down in there. But I lifted it up a few inches off of the bottom. You don't notice it when the building's in place, but it just makes them stick up higher above the 3D building. And then I come down here and I've got some more flats in front of other flats to give a 3-dimensional look. And I pan on down here and my flats, and you can see some of the smoke that I've painted back in, some of the radio towers on top of the buildings that I painted back in, as well as the birds. You'll notice birds flying and birds sitting on the railing that was drawn back in on top of the dark structure there. And then I'll pan back a little bit and you can see that this is going to be my Miracle Furniture Company. Finished up that structure a while back. It's also got LEDs underneath there in the base section, as well as LEDs in some of the rooms. Now let's take a look over here what I haven't done. Okay, this is what I haven't finished yet and haven't started working on. Where that track is there in the back, there's going to be a building flat or 2 combined there. And the backdrop that you see that's not mounted to the wall there, it's just basically sitting up there, will eventually be cut out and then split up as I need it to be behind whatever the 3D building flat is going to be that I put there, the actual model. Then I pan down. All this stuff is just kind of sitting in place at the moment, but you can see how I have it all cut out, ready to go. Now as I get down here, you'll see that I have more of a mess. There's going to be the dock area. I had originally planned on a tunnel portal down in that corner to go kind of like the tunnel portal on the other side of the layout. I've now decided to go ahead and put the dock in there. And then actually right here where the plan is laying, you can see that there's a where the rail cutters are laying there and stuff. I'm going to cut that out all the way up to the edge of the track. Probably put some pilings along in there, and actually drop that down about 4 inches maybe, and then put some water in there. Not necessarily any boats or anything, but just give the impression that this side of it is also on the water. Where all these containers are sitting and the glue and stuff right now, there'll be a triangular shaped building there that this track where the eyedropper is sitting will service, and it will hide where that track in the back actually goes. So I won't need a tunnel portal to disguise that. And pretty much that's the ideas that I have right now. Nothing is completed yet. What I'm going to do now is just back up and give you a pan of the whole room. Okay, here's just kind of a pan of how the whole thing looks so far. And you can see that the 3D effect of the buildings is really pretty impressive and gives the illusion of really a lot of space in a very cramped area, as you can see here. And that's about it for today, guys. Well, everybody, that's it for today. Hope to bring you video 5 in a short period of time once I get the other side here done. You've seen that I have quite a mess there, but hopefully we'll get that fixed up in the near future. I got one more building to build so I can figure out where they go, and we'll go from there. But thank you for watching.